Ionthis is a full-service contract manufacturer of sheet metal, die-cast, extruded, plastic, components, and enclosures, and cable assemblies. What do I mean by full service? We supply you with a finished part including finished machining, welding, powder coating, wet coating, silk screen, engraving, anodizing, plating, fastener and bracket installation, and semi or complete box builds. Let's take a look at our sheet metal products. When you look over here, you start seeing on this side very simple CNC stamped parts. These are aluminum parts over here with a steel part that's been powder coated, a steel part that's been plated with tapped holes into it. As you move over, you start seeing a little bit more complicated part. Aluminum part with multitude of fasteners, some aluminum parts that have been powder coated in silk screen, aluminum parts that's just been silk screened, a stainless steel part that's been silk screened, and a aluminum part that has a pretty intricate silk screen on it. As you move over, you can start seeing even more complicated designs. These are chassis where you see powder coating with several different types of colors of powder coat, a chassis with just a single powder coat with some masking and some silk screening, and then a stainless steel chassis that also has silk screen. All three of them you start seeing a multitude of fasteners that have been installed to them, and this one's had a part that's been spot welded to it. As we move over here, they go into more of the traditional stamping of the products. You see beryllium copper, nickel, copper parts that have been nickel plated, aluminum parts, an aluminum anodized part, a tin plated steel part that's been soldered together, stainless steel parts that have been laser cut, aluminum parts have been laser cuts. And here's an example of a semi-build that we've done for somebody that shows a multitude of parts that have been put together, small cable assembly and some foam. And here's a part that has thermal material that's been put on it and an EMI bead. Over here you start seeing some more complicated parts where people have given us a PCB and we've designed a box around the PCB. This is a simple computer that they wanted a heat sink die-cast plate on top in a sheet metal box. This is a simple part that has a sheet metal box, but they want a little bit fancier engraved extruded faceplate with stainless steel buttons. These are some examples of our die cast. Here you see some zinc die cast. These are small zinc die cast products that have been gold plated or zinc or nickel plated. This is a magnesium die cast. Over here some simple aluminum die cast that have been zinc plated. Over here, here's an EMI plate that's been die cast and then machined, the tapped holes. Here's an end plate. Over here is some of our custom products. This is a computer, top of a computer that needed a die-cast heat sink, been machined. This is a instrument enclosure die-cast heat sink. This is another instrument enclosure die-cast heat sink, also machining included in it. As we move over here, we have some of our IP67 enclosures that have been powder coated. These are some of our extruded products. These are our customers' designs where we've taken them, and you can see this has been anodized and these have been Alodine. You can see that we finished machining them by tapping the holes in them. Over here are some of our custom designs we did for our customers. This is a faceplate that we've either brush finished or blast finished, and both of these have been engraved. Over here are some heat sinks. You see this heat sink is a very simple heat sink here, where these have become a little bit more complicated. And here you can see where we've actually installed fasteners and thermal pads. As you move over here, you can see some of our enclosures. The simple enclosures over here, to more complicated heavy machine closures here, to this enclosure over here where we've included the end caps, powder coating, and silkscreen. Let's take a look at some of our plastic products. This is an ultra-high molecular weight polyethylene machine component. This is an ABS glass-filled guide rail. These are some sight glasses. Over here we have an ABS enclosure. Here is an enclosure we manufacture out of ABS that included fastener installation and even a light pipe. Here's some neoprene rubber seals that we've manufactured. Here is conductive plastic EMI shield. Over here are some retail products that we do. This is an silicon rubber, liquid silicon rubber, high temperature with a nylon clip added to it. Here's an ABS assembly where we've welded a wire, stainless steel wire mesh into it. Again, we're a full service contract manufacturer. We can take your design and drawings and manufacture parts for you, or if you have a concept and you want us to finish the design, we can also do that. If you'd like more information, please contact us at info@ionthis.com. That's info@ionthis.com. Thank you.